Aye.
Just talking through it.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, quick update, just for your information. Splash pad tender is out and closes June 22nd, 2022 at 2 p.m. We'll do a special public announcement after bidding process and of course contract signed with letters of approval from the funding agencies. New Horizons Senior Program fundings for the Government of Canada, $4,930. So activities including Senior Pickleball Tournament, which we held one on May 12th and 13th. Be one in the fall as well. Painting classes, garden supplies and flowers for both senior villas. Upcoming senior game nights. Guigong Senior Class. I have 6, one starting 2 in June, 2 in August, and 2 in July, 2 in August. And other planned activities to be announced. Summer activity program for kids is ages 5 to 12. There's 12 in AM, 12 in PM. It's 5 days a week with 2 summer students. Starts June 27th and goes until August 26th. Parents have an option of AM or PM, or both. And I did up a Excel schedule, so I can keep track of who's in the morning, who's in the afternoon, what spaces are available, and it seems to be working out pretty good. So, youth soccer, that's why I'm dressed like this. Just the 4 Mondays in June, myself and Joe Langtang are out there helping out the kids. BBL2, Beldoon's Biggest Loser weight loss competition, which ran 8 weeks with the finale on May 11, 22. Winners were Heather Guitar, Daisy Dugas, and Christine Cadero. It was a huge success with 18 participants and possible a third in September. Yoga, fitness, Zumba classes ended in April and will continue in September. 18.6 classes were funded by Government of New Brunswick Active Communities Grant via Sport and Recreation. Eat Fresh Beldoon averaging 30 to 35 bags per month. Beldoon roadside cleanup, which was on the Saturday. Everybody had pizza at the Recreation Center afterwards. 15 sections done. I'll do up a report for that and bring it in July for some positives and negatives of the roadside cleanup. But overall, everybody did a great job. So, painting in art program with Marine Audit Pascal. All age groups, this is the plan. All age groups with the help of Chris to get a contract in place before September classes. And looking to put arts program in the old gym room downstairs. If you come off down the stairs, the one on the right, it's a bigger room. So it's a permanent spot. It will all be run under Recreation and Wellness, Arts and Craft program. Just some committees I'm involved in. The Community Liaison Committee, which is at Taremby Power, Beldoon, Dahousie. 10 meetings every 3 months. Chaleur Green Trails Committee, virtual meetings every 3 months. Chaleur Resiliency Committee, attending meetings virtually every 3 months. Beldoon Events Committee, meet every second Monday of each month. Planning Canada Day, Beldoon Days over the last 3-4 months. Always need for more volunteers with Beldoon Days coming up. Dusty Sneakers exercise program, Tuesdays and Thursdays. They are done on June 16th for the season and we return in September. Same time, same place. Stair chair for the Circle of Friends. That's the Circle of Friends side of Station 1, the space they rent at Station 1. Okay. I've obtained $5,000 in funding via GNB RDC equipment purchase. Total cost of equipment to install is $13,249.60. council to vote on remaining balance of $8,249.60 on June 27th, and if accepted, Mayor and myself will sign off on funding agreement. The cost for install for electrical only went up $140 over the last 3 or 4 months, so I can't see that being a big jump. Equipment is the same price. Slider swing for the senior villa in Jacket River Villa. Built and purchased through Jacques Guitar in Beresford, the cost of $1,000. The crew will pick it up tomorrow and need staining, and then be brought to the villas and placed there. So, and that's it for me for right now. Any questions, anybody?
Any questions, council?
Yeah, I have a few. What is the new seniors class? It says you're going to have 6 classes. I don't even know how to pronounce the word QIGONG. What is that? It's under your second bullet.
Where is it?
New Horizon Senior Program. Starting in June.
It's that new exercise
Program.
The second bullet on your report?
Second bullet? Oh, New Horizon Senior?
No, the name of the,
Do you know what, how would you say it? Quigong?
Wygong.
Quigong.
Wygong.
Yeah, what is that?
I apologize, yes. It's Tai Chi.
I don't know.
Tai Chi is people wanted some Tai Chi, but unfortunately it's hard to get a Tai Chi instructor.
Right.
Sonny Bosco, who instructs Guigong and already does our yoga.
So it's similar to Tai Chi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then for your summer camp for the kids program, I'm just wondering what their schedule will be this year. What activities will the kids be doing? Will there be a structured, like, will there be
For the
time
summer activity program?
for the kids, like the summer camp?
Yes. The students are starting, they'll start a week before and do planning for upcoming weeks.
The students will be doing it?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to see. I would like to see you come up with a schedule and then have the students follow it, because I've seen it run in the past where the students that get these positions don't know the first thing about running these types of programs, and you've got students sitting on their phones and you've got kids running wild. So I'd really like to see something structured, laid out, that the students running it have something to go off of and follow. At this time, we're gonna play ball, and at this time, we're gonna have lunch, and then it's gonna be this. That's something that I would like to see, and I think it would be beneficial for both the students and the kids. So I'm wondering if that'd be something that you could work on.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, and then the other thing for the okay, 2 more things. For the Circle of Friends chairlift, do you know how many people are participating in the Circle of Friends? Like, how many?
How many
participants-
people are,
Yeah, how many people are using that program? Like, I'm just wondering, are we investing $15,000 or whatever it is, and there's only like 2 people? And like, I know that building needs a ton of renovations. So I'm just wondering, would the money be best spent into a chairlift if, I'm assuming everybody that's taking part right now is able to climb the steps if they're getting up there, and I'm wondering how many people are using it. Because like, I know when I was there, like there was not a heat pump, there was no air conditioning, the windows are old, the bathroom, the roof was leaking, the bathroom plumbing was leaking. So I'm just wondering, is this where our money should be going at this point when the building is in such bad need of repairs? So I'm just wondering, do you know how many people are using their services and how many of them would require that lift?
numbers? I'm not sure.
Okay, maybe that's something you could check into then?
Yeah.
Yeah, before the motion would go through?
But even if one can't access the activities, it's unfortunate, but hopefully in this way, it'll promote maybe more people going as well, so.
Well, I would love to see more people using it, but I personally called to try to get information, and I'm still left wondering, because basically all I'm told is, well, stop in, but then, well, when should I stop in? Well, it's hard to say, because, sometimes we just show up and then we go on an outing, or sometimes if somebody can't make it, and some people require a drive, so there may not be anybody here who might be gone to get people. So it's very hard for me to determine, how much of a need this is, and then, then do we look at it, okay, well, how many people from our village are using the services? Because I know it used to be held in Lorne, so are the majority of people using it from Lorne? Or, you know what I mean? Because if that is the case, well, then maybe some of the expenses could be split between a couple of municipalities if their residents are using it as well. So just some things to think about. And then my other question is in regards to Maureen's paint classes, with the upcoming contract that you're talking about, what is that going to be in place? Like, will there be rent? Will there be a cost to the residents for the classes? And will there be cost for supplies? Like, because it can't be continued to be run the way it has been run.
Nope, it's gonna be all changed, so we're gonna do up a contract and I'll have something in place before September, before she starts again, and you guys get to vote on it, so.
Okay, so nothing's been discussed so far, so it's just kind of still up in the air. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
work in progress.
Anyone else?
Just about Circle of Friends, when I did speak to Nikki about that, that was one of the reasons why people weren't going, because of the stairs. They were having a problem with the stairs, so that might change, having the chairlifts there. Their numbers will increase, that being said. And I know that they really like where they are. They don't want to move. They don't. So I think we should try to do what we can to make sure that it stays where it is. And if we can help people get up those stairs, I'm in favor of that.
Yeah, I'd just like to comment that, that there's no question that the service they provide is for people who are, let's say, a lot more restricted than we are. With that said, $15,000 to put in or $8,000, whatever it's going to cost the village, to me seems like a small price when we just finished talking about the Rorty Point Road at $166,000 that is only used 4 months of the year. So to me, it's a small price to pay.
Anyone else?
Yeah, it's a good program. I heard positive about it. But the stair lift is a requirement for some people. But I'm just wondering too, all the other renovations, are we going to be running down that road in another year or two? That if we put the stair lift there, then the roof is leaking, or if the windows need to be replaced. So are we going to be putting a lot more money in there? Because I don't think the rent, it's going to be a while before, we get any return. Well, we won't get any return from it, but yeah, there's other concerns.
Councilor Robinson, do you have anything to add?
Well, I think it's a basic human right to have access to programs. If we're renting a space for a program like that, then I think we should be making it accessible. Stair lift can be moved. The rec center is not accessible. The basement isn't. So if there's an issue with the fire department and it needs to be renovated, whatever, that chairlift can be moved somewhere else, can be refurbished. And also with your day camps, if you need help planning those, I'm willing to help you with that. I've done day camps and school programs for years, so I'd be happy to help you with some of the programming for the day camps if you like.
Okay, council, thank you,
Good, thanks, everybody.
Mr. Colligan. Okay, so, there's something underneath that, but it just says update for council, that must be just a
Well, that was just,
some random note?
no, that was Paul's.
Okay.
Or not Paul's, or your old.
Yeah, okay. So, we have arrived to an adjournment. Can I get a motion to adjourn, please?
I move M 2022-0606-96 that the meeting is adjourned at 7:57.
Can I get a seconder?
I'll second it.
On the motion, all those in favor say aye. All those opposed say nay. We'll adjourn and then open up for questions.